Hey everybody and welcome back to Nom Nom Galaxy. As today we are going to be tackling actually I think we'll be doing Iddil for a change. Usually it would be Alteria, but I'll leave that for another day. So in this episode we'll be also in addition to completing a planet, we'll be finding a secret stage as well. So let's go for Iddil, pining for new markets. Giant petrified trees might be a problem for less intrepid employees, but there are also plenty of nutritious ingredients underground, take advantage, and all that good stuff. So, okay, there we go. So we got that. So we're up against Mega Soup Light, and for this stage in particular, got a lot of indestructible terrain here in the forms of trees. So that's going to be an obstacle from the very beginning. But there is a lot of stuff that you can take advantage of too, which you'll kind of notice as we go along here. A lot of the stuff's going to be underground, so pay attention to that. And if anything, we can just okay, we could probably set up shop. Oh yeah, that's right. We're running out of air because well, we're robots after all, right? But here we're just going to plant a lot of our ingredients here for now. Just a whole lot of getting established here. I think we'll build our main headquarters underground and then just focus on having all the rockets above it. So that way we can have, all our soup machines and whatnot, soup factories going underground, and then we can have, some robots just facilitate the whole process by pushing everything above where the rockets are going to be. So that's going to be our plan of attack here. And gosh darn it, it's going to be a good one. So let's go ahead and get this all set up how we want it to look ultimately. And it's still early in the game, so you don't really have to worry about like our rival like really doing anything crazy. But yes, it's just kind of annoying because you have like all this indestructible terrain here that's kind of blocking your way a lot of the times. And you might lose a rocket or two throughout the process, but once you get into the swing of things, then it's not too bad. So, let's see here. So, design-wise, I think... Here, let's clear this out a bit. And let's just make a corridor. Did not want to do it like that, but that's fine, because it'll just fix itself anyways. Which is always a good thing. In case you make mistakes, such as placing corridors, they can be kind of... They're flexible. They'll change depending on how you place the other corridors and whatnot. Oh, and we're out of, okay, well, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, crap, okay. Dr. Soup has to go and get some matter. And I think grass is also going to be a main component in a lot of our ingredients. Just making a guess right now, that might be the case here. And also, let's see here. We also have a body of water over here, so if you want to dip into the seafood side of things, then this is a good place to do it. Or if you just want seaweed, then there you go. Yeah, just seaweed. But here we go. If you usually go right, then find yourself a nice little staple of like a nice little staple of matter and whatnot, especially in this area. And right above us, there's going to be some corn people as well. So very useful if you want to incorporate that enemy into some of your ingredients. And let's grab one of these. They yield 3, so can definitely work with that. Sadly, you can't use your buzzsaw when holding anything, so it's kind of a buzzkill. No pun intended, but yeah, it's just how it is. Alright, so with our newly acquired wealth of matter. Great, okay. Let's go ahead and make our first soup factory. It's going to be a little odd at first, just, I don't know. It's going to look really weird, but we got Wonder Wakame. Yum. And today we'll see the introduction of Freddy. He'll be useful in some capacity. He's going to be our device or vehicle in which we actually send soup up or down with. Oh, wait a second. No, 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 no. Never mind. Got ahead of myself here. Freddy, on the other hand, he actually tosses ingredients up or down. So another robot that we'll have to unlock first. That'll actually take care of the soup side of things. So, alright, so Planet has identified an area in the northwest rich in oxygrass. Look for it. Or look into it. So yeah, oxygrass, it's pretty much a plant that generates a lot of oxygen for you, so it's good for plant life and all that good jazz. So yeah, it's good for making gardens and, well, making like little gardens and stuff with. Very, very useful. And let's see, how do we want to go about this? This is kind of weird. It's kind of a weird setup, and just in case I screw up or anything, let's set that up there. So more often than not, you would have no idea how how frequently I end up like sabotaging myself because I dig in the wrong spot and it ends up taking the rest of my base with it. Nothing like digging in the wrong spot and then before you know it, your whole base is like going under. It's a fun mess to clean up, but yeah. Nonetheless, it's one of those dangers you have to kind of look out for. Alright, and soup machines. I think I'll build a couple over here. Yet again, this would be a nice place where we can try and automate something, but because we really lack the robots to even do so, it's just not going to happen. Charles in charge here. They'll be doing a pretty good job, but yeah, once you start obtaining a bunch of robots, then it gets a little bit easier to start automating things, but for the time being, it's kind of slow moving. Very slow moving, but what can I say? Alright, so let's dig under here, obtain some more matter since we're going to need it big time. And this planet overall, you know, it's just a huge pain because it kind of restricts you. Because you have a whole bunch of petrified, well, so-called petrified trees to the left and right of you. And that's incredibly inconvenient. Yeah, there we go. We got ourselves some more vines, which is nice. Now let's see, is there a way we can actually put that there? I'm just trying to see something here. I think we planted it, yes. So if you use something like a girder that's close enough to the ceiling, then once you get to the top, just hold the plant button, and you should be able to plant that vine. Never really thought about that till now, but it's very useful. And also, you see that I had to plant that twice, or yeah, use that twice. But in actuality, you can use the right or left bumper to adjust the height. Or the width, I should say, the size of it. So you can just do that and then, you know, save yourself a couple pieces of gold there, not waste anything. And it's something easily overlooked. I mean, who's really pressing the right and left bumper? Oh, come on, you're right next to oxygen, man. Well, let's see. Let's kind of automate this a little bit, or at least as much as we can. Oh, come. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Duh. And I think I ate some gum as a mistake, as you can see that I'm glowing yellow. And thus the effects of doing that kind of glow a little bit. Alright, buddy. Freddy, you're going to be made, I don't know, useful somehow. And we're going to do that right now. Also, as you notice here with Freddy, he's holding his arms up above him, which means he'll throw anything upwards. If you punch him, he'll do this instead, indicating he'll toss him downwards. And this means he's just gonna sleep and do a whole lot of nothing for you. But yeah, that's Freddy in a nutshell. Definitely gets the glorious introduction that he deserves, right? And also be careful about obtaining any kind of matter at the end of the day, because like ingredients, those that doesn't transfer over to the next day. Instead, what you'll find is you just lost a whole bunch of matter, and that matters. That shit definitely matters, man. But it's a new day here, and we're gonna get ourselves some nice seaweed. 'Cause who doesn't like seaweed in their soup, right? I know people do, but still. And we might want to take advantage of those corn people eventually, but I don't know. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's make you useful. Bam. There we go, like a trooper. And let's actually give these guys something to do here, since I don't know, just not a whole lot is going on up here, so there we go. Just a whole grass section here. That was a waste, but had to be done. Alright, so plant that. And we might need more Charles and charges. I'm thinking, you know, don't have enough, so great. And there we go. Speaking of good times here. Alright, so, there we go. Alright, so we have like 3 little greenies and a saucer, so that shouldn't pose too much of a risk. I guess that's also the good thing about this whole setup is you have a narrow like stretch of space, so not a whole lot to defend necessarily. So that's always an upside or bright side to things. But of course, in this stage, when you're placed in like this situation, though, do have to be careful of like any branches to the side, because any slight obstruction will destroy these rockets. They just can't take damage for the life of them, so it's embarrassing. Alright, so we have enough for another Charles in charge here, and another soup rocket. So what can I say? We need to feed our habit. But I'm definitely thinking for the beginning of the game, just due to a lack of accessibility of lack of any options when it comes to automation, you're best just sticking to like a particular ingredient and just using it all to hell, because it's the speediest way to actually get to defeat your opponent and all that good stuff. So that's all it's about, is just defeating your opponent as soon as possible, and then, you know, after the fact, kind of enjoying the rest of the map as it's intended. Alright, so Age of Discovery, we need some, there we go, yeah, let's get some of this. There we go, and it yields too, so, there we go, important lesson. So, here to plant it, there we go, you just get to the uppermost point there, and as you can see, new market trend, 10% for any soups that contain that particular ingredient. The only thing is, we don't really have access to that in our immediate vicinity. So what we, I guess, shall do here is, I think there might be some to the left of us. And if there isn't, then at least we'll get a good amount of matter for our troubles. Alright, so that was Fiesta time, so I had to kind of cut that little piece off, but you didn't miss much. I only made it a little bit to the left here, as you can see. And we're kind of searching for that blueberry that we just saw for the new market trend. Because, you know, why not? Let's show that off a little bit. But those particular ingredients, they grow on trees. So that's definitely what we'll be looking for is something, well, we're looking for a tree. Not one of these fake trees that they're saying are petrified, but here we go. So right to the left of us, we do have these little blueberries. And they only grow in tiles like this, so, you know, they're not hard to miss or anything like that. Just keeping a close eye out for them. But you can destroy them, so be careful about that. Don't want to destroy the tree by accident. And there are a lot of ways that you can use that tree for automation's sake. So that's always a good thing. And of course, what, we don't have Charles in charge here? Oh yeah, that's right. Well, there's absolutely no use for him, so that's why. Yeah, so you don't get to see a whole lot of the automation possibilities in this game till a little bit later as things start to develop, or, you know, things start cooking correctly. But yeah, it's a lot of manual work at first. You really get to feel the pain throughout your journey here. But whenever you do see these, you know, I'll show later in the series how you can make good use of these trees here for automation purposes, or you can just skip to one of my other videos and my other Nom Nom Galaxy playthrough and see how I took care of it back then. And of course, I think the ones there are a little bit more, I don't know, interesting in the fact that, you know, it was my first time playing through the whole game. Kind of in a blind way, but, you know, it's interesting obtaining those kind of point of views. And also, Fiesta Time seems to activate whenever you send a whole lot of soup all at once. I guess, you know, that's cause for a fiesta. You know, hey, you're sending a shitload of soup, man, so let's have a party. Get drunk. But, yeah. Well, you kind of missed a ball there, buddy. And always just, you know, plant some, and then toss the other for usage of, you know, this sort, this soup-making sort. And before you know it, let's see, a Soup Co. supply crate containing a new robot has landed somewhere nearby. Keep up the good work. And usually when this happens, you see the little indicator there, which is to the right of us. That indicates, hey, there's a new robot there, or some kind of thing dropped over there, so, might as well check it out, man. So let's go ahead and do that. It's probably going to go into corn country here. Land of the corn. And, okay, you guys placed in a really weird spot. Okay. Wasn't expecting this. So, we get to, dig to the right, apparently. And when I first tackled this mission, I was, I don't know, assuming that it would have been, like, dropped pretty, you know, nearby, but I guess not. And I'm gonna die really soon, I'm sure. Oh, okay, wow, really? Freaking really? Oh boy. Yeah, this is nearby, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be, like, an invasion soon. Gonna get attacked, and you know what? There's not going to be anything I can do about it, but hey, we got a robot for our troubles, right? Gotta love this robot. Hopefully it's worth something. Maybe it's the soup tossing robot. That'd be sweet. No, it's not even worth tossing it to try and get additional speed. Huh. And it's already the end of another day, wow. I was kind of hoping for like a day 3 victory or something like that, but yeah, there we go, some oxygen. And we're almost home, so that's good. Then we can finally reveal what robot we got. Alright, so let's see. Inside this crate, we have... Well, I guess that's going to have to wait for the next day. Huh. So, not too bad. I think we sent more soup the previous day than we did today. Alright, so what do we have here? Another Charles in charge, you don't say. Okay, thanks. Yeah, so that was kind of lackluster, I'd have to admit. And we do have a chock full of other goodies here. And yeah, always try to experiment as much as you can with all these ingredients. Because it's going to pay off later down the road as we run into more apples here. Or blueberries, whatever you name it. But yeah, you want to try and get as many new recipes under your belt as soon as possible, because you know you do have 12 you have to get to in order to unlock more pieces of this huge galaxy that we find ourselves in. So yeah, you want to be combing around for any new combinations that you might have not tried so far, because it only helps you out later down the road. And I sometimes feel it's like when you have these specialty ingredients, or at least that's the way I refer to them, that jackass. 10%? Are you serious, dude? No, you were... Oh. Well, I can't race that now, but... Okay, that sucks for me. Yeah, so our enemy is kind of playing our same game here. But I was not expecting to place that berry right into that machine. That happens a lot too, so you want to be very careful of it. Because if you're standing just like, you know, anywhere in that box for that particular soup factory, it's going to assume you're trying to put it into that one. And, you know, that just doesn't work. It doesn't work, man. Here I was trying to show a point in which you should diversify your recipes that you're using. Alright, so luckily we still have 3 more here. I mean, they regrow, or they grow back after a while, but you know, you just don't know when they're going to grow back, so. Alright, there we go. That'll teach you, jackass. Mega Soup Light, please. Alright, so let's go ahead and make 2 different recipes for once with these ingredients. And, you know, have ourselves a good time. Let's see, anything else regarding this particular map? A little easier to, you know, manage in terms of, let's destroy this guy, yeah? Alright, so, wait. Alright, that doesn't make me, oh, you dick. That wasn't cool. Had that other ingredient, but I think someone's swiped it from me and put it into that other soup factory. Not cool, man. Not cool. And this guy is definitely not cool. Alright, we got ourselves some hungry hen. Yum. Look for it at a store near you. Yeah, 10 new flavors. So that means we only need 2 more, so... A new market trend. Okay, well, thank God I was going to use this particular soup, really? 1%. Why am I even bothering then? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I want to kind of adjust what this particular... Well, I want to get rid of this corridor, actually. So, we're going to place a girder there just to ensure that this doesn't fall down when I get rid of it, because it will happen. And then we'll have ourselves a soup machine. And of course, Yeah, so this is great. Our ingredient here is just completely worthless. Yum. 1%. So yes, pay very close attention to any market trends because it's going to be very useful and it'll save you from wasting your time. Okay, so double that. And... okay, how did this happen? Yeah, I'm really confused as to how this happened exactly. Makes no sense, I just appeared there out of nowhere. But, alright, so let's see here. It's going to be the end of a day here, so... come on, come on. Alrighty. Get ourselves some seaweed and hopefully that lousy market trend isn't still going on. 1% for weeds? Are you serious? Makes a good noodle soup, man. Really? Okay, it's like, oh wow, okay, we got ourselves an ingredient. Let's forget about the soup. That makes us all our money. Alright, so we should be just about done with this day. If I were to say, we would be done right today, as long as we can hold on, or at least keep a steady stream of soup going. Then, yeah, we should be done in like no time. And just to seal the deal a bit, well, I don't think the market trend for the blueberry is still going on, so it might not be worth doing anything with that, but... here, just go here, for God's sakes. Wait, who got bad? Oh no, I think our soup was bad, but it was worth 1%, so who cares? And let's see, we got like not a whole lot of power left, but you know what? Never... yeah, there we go. Always need a good defense, even if that means sucking down all the power that you have. Yep. Yeah, see, there we go. They may hate it, but, you know, they're still going to eat it, though. So it's like, good for you. Good for you. You're not as picky as I thought you were. Oh, really? You sly bastard, you. And also what tends to happen is some of the robots get kind of stupid over time, and they forget exactly the target that they're going for. And they get stuck in like some branch or something. Now, what we have here is a bad situation in which our rival is sending out like a whole, I don't know, whole shitload of guys to kill us. Are you serious? Get down here. Get away from here, fool. But yeah, they actually do make their way to your base eventually. Albeit very slowly, but still. Oh, he's sending some soup down, huh? Alright, well, let's get this out. Well, before this attack happens here, so we can kind of guarantee our spot at Victory Lane, of course. Die! Yes. Alright, Pigbot, show yourself. The Pigbot, the most fearsome robot ever. Alright, well, he's just gonna take his time, so I'm not gonna take my time. Screw that. 87%. Wow, okay. Yeah, can you please, like... yeah, thank you. Trying to look for a victory here, but it's just not coming, apparently. Or, actually... 87. We need at least 2 more cans of soup here. Alright, that's 1. And I don't think we're gonna make it. And he's... wow, okay. Nobody did anything about this. Alright, uppercut action. Oh, and we were so close. We were like a centimeter away from completing this level. It was right there, and then this would have happened. Oh, okay, never mind. Damn, that was close, though. I thought we had victory right there, but, nope, that was just, that was completely false. But we should have more than enough time to get 100% now. So, yeah, should be good. So, because I did get rid of this grass pretty quickly, you know, anticipating that there was going to be a victory with the last day, I wasn't really concerned about whether I had any planted or not. So I kind of depleted my whole supply there, which is usually not a good thing to do, but I went there and kind of didn't work for the best. So, well, you live and you learn. So let's see if there's any sources of grass around here. Just because it would be a lot more convenient if that was the case. But also you could actually take a shortcut here to the corn people. So, ow, okay, that hurt a bit. And let's take the grass over here, why not? You can also make a pretty good use of automation here, these corn people. If only I could show you, but not yet. Alright, so grow these pieces of grass here. And then climb up the mighty wall again. Oh, and don't fall, because that would just kill us. Yeah, so one more piece of soup and then we should be good here. And yeah, those nests, they can be destroyed if you attack them enough. Then yeah, they'll be destroyed. It's just a bad thing to do. You want to keep them for as long as you can, as humanly possible. Because it's more beneficial that way. You get all the good benefits. Oh, and those are fully grown. Okay. Okay, and hopefully we don't have that stupid market trend still. It's like really screwing me over in terms of like, you know, getting anything good here. Screwing me over and getting my points that I rightfully deserve. Alright, so we go. Here we go. Why are you skipping over some, like... That's weird. I don't like that, but it's very weird, I'll tell you that much. Alright, so as long as it doesn't still have that stupid -1 counter going on to it, then that should be a 5%er, but knowing my luck, I'm pretty certain it's going to be 1%. And yeah, I knew it. That son of a biscuit there. Yeah, we have 100%, but we have to keep that 100% for the rest of the day, so what that does mean is you have to kind of watch your soup supply and make sure that he doesn't send something at the last minute. Because that's happened before, and it kind of sucks. So if he sends like a second can of soup, then that's going to be a problem. But just in case that something like that's going to happen here, because I think we have it in the bag at this point, but let's see. It's going to be all conscious and everything about like keeping these things here, let them grow, all that good stuff, but no. Need a can of soup like you know, on standby just in case. But by the way things are looking, we might be all set. Never mind, we're not all set. You gotta be kidding me. Oh boy. Don't tell me this is going to go on for another day. Seriously? Oh, freaking blueberries back to 10%. Thank God for that. No, we're not going to make it. hurry your ass and put that in the rocket. Good. No, we didn't make it again. Wow. That sucks. There's no reason for that. But on the bright side, we do have the blueberry now, so that will ensure we get at least freaking, 10%. That's all we're going to be producing at this point. 100% blueberry. I know it's not a blueberry, but gosh darn it, it's a blueberry to me, man. It's such a buzzkill. Yeah, you were a little too late on that. And I'm not sure why, but interesting that this one's growing fruit still, but this guy over here, he's still pretty barren. Despite the fact he's got all this oxygen around him, so I don't know. You would think that'd be a good thing, but nope. Just not feeling it. Oh, he's sending 2 cans of soup out. What a sly little bastard. Oh. Touche to you too, buddy. Alright, well, let's get some grass around here, wherever there may be some. This guy's playing very aggressively now. I don't think I like that. Senor Buzzkill, man, I'll tell you what. Alright. See, it's always stuff like this. It's always like prolonging the inevitable here. The inevitable victory that is, well, our victory here. Freaking Mega Soup. If this goes on for another day, I swear there's going to be a lot of hell to pay. Do we want you? Yeah, whatever. We don't have a whole lot of time to kill, so we'll get the rest of those blueberries and then kind of be on our way here. I don't think that's the last of Mega Soup, though. It's kind of gonna, like, get us right at the very end, I'm sure. I just have a feeling. Some of these computer opponents have very different patterns in which they send out stuff. At least that's the way it seems to me. Oh, supply crate, really? Is it Charles in charge again by chance? Alright, so we should have this in the bag. I mean, I really can't see how this would explode in my face. I mean, the situation seems to be pretty well under control, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe the worst will happen and he'll send something right at the very last second. And then, you know, I'm just going to be really happy at that point. Just going to be a happy camper. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, getting rid of that grass was not a good idea. Oh, and I died. That's what it looks like when you die, folks. You explode into a bunch of cash and matter. Most expensive death ever. Okay, that's ours. Okay. I know this guy's gonna send something out. I just have a feeling. You can imagine, like, how pissed I'll be if that does happen. Alright, come on, Mega Soup, don't do anything, and we'll be good buddies. Okay, so that and that. So, you know, I'll take control of this. I just want to be here just in case. I think it's a little too late for him now, but crazier things have happened, so. But I think it's safe to say now that Iddil is now complete. So let's go ahead and find out what we've won. In terms of our secret little surprise, that is, I don't know, whatever robot it might be. So with completing Iddil, Q completion. So there we go. Took a lot longer the last time, but alright, so very modest. I mean, not a whole lot that we had to do there. But let's see what we unlocked for today. So Travis, this is the guy that moves up and down soups. So whereas we have Freddy, who does ingredients, this one does soups, which is pretty nice. Very useful in terms of automation, but just not there yet. But for our efforts, we unlocked the planet, Tyrol, and we also unlocked 12 ingredients, so now we get authorized. And here's the second tutorial stage, GSA-002, and a whole other universe, or galaxy. And here we go. So, yeah, a lot of different planets have opened up to us, but in the next episode, we're going to continue things with Alteria. Landscape can be tricky. Be sure to take advantage of your technology to navigate the ups and downs of the planet and the market. So, thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.